How we doing, everybody? Chef Joe Lester, Long Island Cuisine. So today's a great day. I'm going to be making eggplant caponata. So these are some of the ingredients. I have golden raisins. I have a half a cup that I plumed in cold water. 1 little can of tomato paste. Dark brown sugar. What do we get? Calavita red wine vinegar. I have 2 ounces of pignoli nuts, which I'm going to toast in a little bit of olive oil. 1 red pepper, 1 red onion, 4 stalks of celery. I have 1 can of San Marzano diced tomatoes. I have some capers, and I have some olives, and I have these 4 incredible eggplants from Rottkamp's farm. So I'm going to show you how we're going to prepare this, and after it's done, the tastes are just incredible. And okay, so I'll see you soon. Okay, so I walked you through the ingredients before. I didn't give you exact measurements before, but so I told you about the raisins. We have the olives, we have the capers, dark brown sugar, 2 ounces of toasted pignoli nuts that I just sauteed a little bit in olive oil, pound and a half of Rottkamp's Farms fresh cherry tomatoes, and I have my eggplant here. So it was 4 eggplants that I peel. I don't like to make eggplant caponata, with the skin. So I took the skin, and what I did is I just medium diced everything, the onions, the peppers, the celery. So this way it's kind of easy for you. And the eggplant, this is going to cook down, all right? So it looks like a lot, but by the time I cook this down, you'll see what I'm talking about. So this is like a delicious dish, and getting everything from the farm is, that's the treasure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to caramelize the eggplant that I peeled, and once that's caramelized, I'm going to saute, the onions, the peppers, the celery. I have the olives, about 4 ounces of olives imported from Italy, 2 teaspoons of capers, 3 ounces of brown sugar. I'm going to use around, 3 ounces of red wine vinegar from Italy. I'm sauteing this eggplant in about 3 ounces of 100% olive oil, not extra virgin. I'll season with salt and pepper. And the raisins I have plumbed, soaked in cold water for about 3 hours. And I'm going to use that water in there too, because that's going to bring us flavor. So anyway, I will see you in a couple minutes. So what I did is lightly caramelize the eggplant in olive oil. And now in my Le Creuset, I have the onion, the pepper, and the 4 stalks of celery. And what I'm going to do is saute this. My spurtle. I lost my spurtle. All right, so I'm going to saute this until this is, kind of cooked down a bit. And then what I'm going to do is I have 1 small can of tomato paste, and I'm going to add the tomato paste to this. And once it's cooked down and sweated out, so I'm just bringing out the flavors right now. And you can see the eggplant right here. So that's lightly caramelized, which is important because you want to cook that before. So I told you I sauteed that in olive oil. It was actually 2 batches. So I had 3 ounces of olive oil in the first pan, but it absorbs it, But you can see 4 eggplants, this is what you got left. So, eggplants filled with water. All right, so now this is working out nicely. Okay. So now I got my fresh herbs. I had like maybe 8 basil leaves that I just chopped, and a nice small bunch of fresh Italian parsley. And I'm going to add this to these vegetables here, okay? Now again, this, when it's done, this is what you serve. You serve it cold. You know, like as an appetizer. What I like to do with this, I like to have like a really good semolina bread. And you make like little croutons and fresh mozzarella. And then when the caponata is chilled, and you make these little appetizers, it's just spectacular. And it's simple. I mean, it seems like a lot of ingredients, I know, but again, all these different ingredients, once all the flavors come together, you're gonna flip, and your guests are gonna flip. So this is just simple cooking. I don't know whoever created this, but whoever it was a genius. So I made this a million times. We used to serve this a lot, you know, for different outside catering jobs that we would do as an appetizer. So yeah, so I'm just going to sweat these down, and then I'm going to add all my ingredients. Okay, I'll see you in a minute. So I sweated the onions and peppers and celery for about 15 minutes. Now I'm going to add this can of tomato paste. I'm going to cook the tomato paste out, meaning I'm going to cook it, you know, saute it, you know, with the vegetables. I'm going to add a can of water to this, you know, to give it all the goodness. All right. So this is actually a big part of this dish, believe it or not, tomato paste. But with the fresh tomatoes and the San Marzano tomatoes and the eggplant, we're living large. Okay, here we go. That. So I'm just going to cook the tomato paste with the vegetables, and you're going to see the tomato paste melt. And once the tomato paste is melt, we're going to cook it for about 5 minutes. And melted. And then I'm going to add all my ingredients. But later on, when this is done, the taste, just magnificent. All right, so tomato paste is cooking, and this is exactly what I'm looking for.
Water?
Huh? Yeah. I'm just cooking the tomato paste right now. This is what you do in all kinds of different methods of cooking, you know. Cook the tomato paste out. All right, so I'm going to add a little water to this. Mix it around. Get all that flavor out of there so we don't lose anything. Yeah, this is gonna be just delicious. Okay. So this is yep, tomato paste is cooked perfectly. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add the can of water. Right. Get all that out. Okay. Now what we're going to do is I have my tomatoes. This is from Rottkamp's farm, the cherry tomatoes. This is like 1.5 pounds, but they're like candy, you know. It's absolutely delicious. I have 2 ounces of toasted pignoli nuts. I just lightly toasted those in olive oil. Put that in there. The toasted pignoli nuts are very, very important. I mean, you could just add the pignoli nuts, but when you toast them, it brings it to another level. All right, so I'm going to add the 3 ounces of dark brown sugar, 2 teaspoons of capers, and about 4 ounces of olives. These are imported from Italy. Okay. And let's see, what do we have here? I have the 1/2 cup of raisins that I plumed. All right. And now, diced San Marzano tomato. Okay. And now we're just going to cook this down. And now I'm going to add my eggplant. So you can see how much, you know, the 4 eggplants reduced to, you know. So, alright, so now what I'm going to do is I add a little salt and pepper to the eggplant when I sauteed it in the olive oil. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add like 3 ounces of red wine vinegar. And in about, I don't know, 45 minutes to an hour, I'm going to taste this. And then I'm going to have to adjust the seasoning. Okay? So I'll see you back in about 45 minutes. Okay, so this is the grand finale. So this is eggplant caponata, and the most beautiful ingredients. And again, there's so many different ways you can go with this, you know, as an appetizer or a side, you know. So I have to taste this. I already tasted it already, and I seasoned it. And I have to tell you, this is life. Yeah. So with a beautiful piece of semolina bread, fresh mozzarella, with this caponata on top, you know, you're talking about an incredible dish. And look at this cherry tomato. It's still whole. The eggplant that I sauteed and lightly caramelized. But all those different flavors now are coming into play. Tell you. So I just made an easy dish for you. And then you could use this on pita bread, you could on garlic bread. There is no garlic in here, okay? But anyway, I hope
so now you chill it.
And you chill it. And that's how we serve it.
Once it's chilled, then it, again,
but the flavors
comes to a different level.
Yeah. That's why I don't put garlic in there. So anyway, I hope you enjoy. And just follow the directions. That's all you gotta do. And likes, comments, subscribe. And thank you for watching Long Island Cuisine. Thank you.